game of the night, which for me personally, I think this one is going to be match of the night. I'm really hoping that this match is a banger because they call it El Clásico Joven. You know, it's a classic, it's a derby. They're both from Mexico City. So, obviously, a bit of a rivalry there. For me, this is actually a very hard game to handicap. Cruz Azul looking solid, but they haven't faced any teams that are amazing. They got a very solid win against Tigres, but that was an own goal. That was a Tigres mistake, not a Cruz Azul attack. So I think that's important to take note of. And against Leon, I think they barely survived Leon. But that match, again, I find it a little bit funny that the lights went out in Leon and then they had to play. And then, so they paused the game right around minute 80, minute 90, whatever, 75, around there. I'm not sure on the exact time. And they had to put extra time. You're talking about 25 extra minutes after a game pause. The game pauses, then it's 25 extra minutes. They end up, they lose their lead, at least not completely. They were up 3-0, but then the match ended 3-2. So I did find it very strange, but nonetheless, it was still a win. America struggling here these last couple of games. They're not looking good. Mazatlan was pretty much pressuring the whole time in their most recent game. Mazatlan was up first. America scores. Mazatlan scores again. America gets that save. And if there's anything we learned about America is you cannot count out Henry Martin. Henry Martin has been so clutch, or he was clutch in that game. So hats off to Henry Martin, man. Very solid player. He continues to be a solid player for this America team. For me, the bet in this game, I think it's going to have to be Cruz Azul draw no bet. We're getting some good plus money. And if it's a draw, whatever, I get my money back. But I think Cruz Azul has what it takes to win this game. Granted, maybe in the Azteca doesn't look too good. But America are not looking that good either. And the last time I looked at the odds, America was at minus 110. I think that line is moving backwards. I think it's moving back more towards the plus side. So if you like America, it looks like you're gonna get better and better odds the more that the closer it gets to game time. So for me, Cruz Azul draw no bet. I think it's most likely going to be a draw, but the way America has been playing, it looks like they're barely rescuing draws against Mazatlan. Mazatlan is a team that they should be beating, and Cruz Azul has been beating the teams that they should be beating. Leon, and I even think Leon is better than Mazatlan, but Leon and Mazatlan, they ended up getting a draw when they played. So Mazatlan has been competitive on some of these road games that I think people just count them out. And Cruz Azul, the way that they're beating the teams that they're supposed to win, I wouldn't be surprised if they end up beating this America team. And I think I'd rather be on the receiving side of the money receiving side of Cruz Azul winning. Because if America is struggling with Mazatlan, and I know damn well Cruz Azul can beat a Mazatlan team, I think Cruz Azul wins this one. My curse is finally broken, so I can talk proudly about Cruz Azul now. I don't have to just constantly talk crap about them anymore. So Cruz Azul draw no bet is the bet for me. If you guys disagree, go ahead and comment down below if you like America. I would like to hear your reason why.